We recently paid a visit to Aerospace Bristol, home of the last Concorde to fly. The Concorde Alpha Foxtrot is a product of the amalgamation of British-owned Rolls-Royce and French-owned Snecma aerospace manufacturers. Hello there. Welcome to my channel. My name is Faith Dodger and I'm literally the girl next door. Today I'm over at the Bristol Aerospace and we're looking at one amazing, fantastic, historical airplane. I'm not going to say much about it, but what I can tell you is it was a British and French made turbojet that flew at supersonic speeds and would fly for about 3 hours and 20 minutes from London to New York. Can you guess what I'm talking about? Well, if you want to find out, and if your guess is right, follow me through to the end of the video. On 7th February 2017, Aerospace Bristol welcomed Concorde 216, the last Concorde to be built and the last to fly, to her new purpose-built home. The GBOF 216 model first flew on 20 April 1979 from Filton and was the last Concorde to be built. It made Concorde's final flight on Wednesday, 26 November 2003. Departing from Heathrow at 11:30 GMT, it made a last, brief, supersonic flight carrying 100 BA staff over the Bay of Biscay. It then flew a lap of honor above Bristol, passing over Portishead, Clevedon, Weston-super-Mare, Bristol Airport and Clifton Suspension Bridge, before landing at Filton at 1300 hours GMT. It was met by Prince Andrew, who formally accepted its handover. It had flown a total of 18,257 hours. Until 2010, the aircraft was open for public viewing at the Airbus facility. Since 2017, it has been the main exhibit at Filton's Aerospace Bristol Museum. The engine chosen was the twin-spool Rolls-Royce Olympus 593. A version of this Olympus engine had originally been developed for the Vulcan bomber and then developed into an afterburning supersonic engine for the BAC TSR-2 strike bomber, and then in association with the French company Snecma, this had been adapted for Concorde, with the final version fitted to the production aircraft known as the 593 Mk610. The Olympus 593 Mk610 engines that were installed in all the production of Concordes remain to this day the most efficient jet engines in the world at Mach 2, as far as thermal efficiency is concerned. Exhaust nozzles. This part of the exhaust assembly comprises of a variable exhaust, which consists of a primary nozzle and a secondary nozzle. The secondary being an arrangement of hinged buckets or clamshells whose position can be varied to control the exhaust in the most efficient way during all stages of flight. The black areas of the wing, which are pointed out in red, are part of the ice protection system. The air intake system is required to ensure that the Olympus engines get just the right amount of air moving at the correct speed through a wide variety of air speeds. The fuselage, also known as the body of the airplane, hauls the passengers along with the cargo. Did you know that the Concorde would take 3 hours and 20 minutes to fly from London to New York, but its best record-breaking time was 2 hours, 52 minutes and 59 seconds? Aerospace Bristol also houses a varied collection of exhibits, ranging from Bloodhound missiles to fighter planes such as the Bristol Fighter, and not forgetting the World War II Bristol Bolingbroke bomber. The exhibition is themed around 7 different eras of aviation. This is a summary of what they have, but I won't go into detail.
friend of me, any me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, friend of me.